Welcome back to Gin Reviews from South Florida. Tonight we're going to go to Brazil and we're going to review this tall bastard, which is called the McQueen and the Violet Fog Gin. Coming in at 40%, distilled in Brazil on the southeast side. There are 15 botanicals in this gin, and here are some of them that I found. Some of them I couldn't find, so it's one of those gins. Juniper, of course, lemongrass, pomelo, jasmine, basil, rosemary, fennel seeds, calamansi, from the South Pacific, star anise or star anise, native to the Vietnam area, and acai. You know, it was the whole miracle fruit thing that happened a couple years back. Grown in Brazil, and that's I guess that's their claim here, saying that no one else uses that as botanical. The first 15 botanicals are macerated in a neutral sugarcane spirit. So it is a sugarcane base, sugar, to extract flavor, compounds, and essential oils. Next, 6 additional signature botanicals are infused into our gin via vapor and infusion through a copper basket. Botanicals used in McQueen and the Violet Fog are mostly sourced from Brazil. So here's a bottle right here. As I was saying before, it's a tall boy. I like it. I mean, it's a good caliber glass. I like this on the bottom. This whole little, this insignia thing, symbol. And then on the bottom it does say Pacasebono. Pacasebono translates to few but good. I guess they mean the botanicals. Then again, there's 15 botanicals. That's not quite a few now, is it? Well, let's see. Let's open this bastard open. I was hoping to do a gin tonight that I could do one for a gin and tonic and for a martini, because I'm in the mood for both. Oh, it's one of these. Help me, Lord. I want to rip my nail off. Oh, and it is a large-lipped lid. Eh? I'm trademarking that. I'm sure it's already there, but let's pop this bastard. It's a stopper. Ooh. Hey, baby, that's what I like. Ooh, I like that too. I usually don't like plastic corks. That one's really cool. It has like a matte finish. Well, on first inspection, visually it is nice and clean. You can see the vapor distillation they used to make it that way. On aromas, there's definitely the acai berry. I mean, I smell like fruit right away. I'm having a bit of a time picking out the juniper. There's mint. There's definitely like savory herbs, like the basil, the fennel, earthy herbs. I get that. But really, the front runner, the leader, is the sweet berry flavor coming over everything else. Let's down it and hope for the best, huh? So. Oh, wow, okay, that is delicious. Wow, is that different? It's definitely sugarcane based. I can taste that sweetness on the end. Or in the beginning. Yeah. Okay. It's got a good burn for 40%. I'm thinking of the other sugar cane based gins. like the Stretons that we did from South Africa, I had a real like they burned it, you know, like they burned that sugar, and I couldn't get away from that. Real harsh, you know, for especially a neat shot. This doesn't have that, but it does have the sugar backbone, and I don't know, in a strange kind of a way. It accentuates the acai berry in it. Alright, so we're going to do a gin and tonic first, since that acai berry is very pronounced. Pardon the way this is set up. But if you saw how my system was here, you'd actually be very surprised of how I pretty much jerry-rigged everything in here. I don't know. I don't want to have to spend money. First, I don't want to spend money I don't have, right? For something I don't need, like see this? This is a lamp already, right? And then so you go out and you buy one of those ring lights, and they sell you a stick to put that light on. I already have a stick. Well, I did have the original one. That it comes with the tripod, and then I was moving down here, and I left it in the hotel from Tennessee to Florida. Yeah, I know. My own fault. Should have checked. Alright. To this Velvet Fog Brazilian gin, I'm gonna add tonic, and I'll put it back here with that. Let's try that now. I rather like this. It's a good, clean gin and tonic. It's got crisp flavor. Okay, the one downside to it, I barely taste any juniper in it, and yeah. I mean, if someone made a cocktail for me like this, and they said, "Hey, Joe, tell me what you think. It's a new distillate. It's a new spirit. We just invented it." And I try it, and I go, "Wow, that's really cool. What is it? What's it called?" They say gin. I would say, no, it's not gin. And that's the problem with a lot of contemporary style gins like that are out. It's lackluster. This is very lackluster, and the juniper punch. I want the punch, you know? The burn was good, but where's the juniper, the pepperiness? I want the earthy tones. Adding that lime definitely took it up a notch. I'm still searching for the juniper. I shouldn't have to search this hard to find juniper and gin. Add a little bit of Angostura orange, see what happens. Now, this gin is not a cheap bottle either. I think this retails for $40. I bought this bottle, again, I always say this, about a year and a half ago. One of my gin picks, you know, and kind of just sat on it for a while because I couldn't find that much information about it at the time, and I was curious with the acai and in Brazil where they make it, and the owner of the restaurant that I was chefing for, he's from Brazil, and I remember showing him this bottle, and I was like, so where's this? And he told me everything about it, like what it says, what it means, and I said, do you maybe want to have a drink with me on camera? And he was like, I'm like, why? He's like, it's no good. The sugar's no good. They drink that, what's that other stuff they drink down in Brazil? It's like rum, but it's not. I can't remember the name of it, but he was like, I only drink that, and that wasn't the only thing he drank. Let me tell you. All right. You know, this is not a bad. Again, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. It's not a bad cocktail. It's not a bad cocktail. It's got a lot going for it. A lot of different flavors are thrown at me. Bright citrus, a lot, almost to a fault. There's no earthy tone. There's no juniper. All right, so I'd say if you're a gin and tonic aficionado, pass on this gin. This is not going to be your gin. Let's try a martini, see what happens. All right, so save a little time here. I have the vermouth, a ½ ounce. I have the olive brine and some Regan's orange bitters. Adding to it is 2 ounces of the Velvet Fog. The Velvet Fog. Now it is there's 2 scriptures from the poem. That's where the bottle or the name comes from, on the back of the bottle. It's one of these bottles though, like if you don't hold it up to the light and you don't have like something on the back of it white, you can't really read it because it's clear. And it's such small print, I don't care to read it. And especially now that it's really not... It sucks when a gin, like, especially a higher end gin that takes the time to vapor and still and use a copper basket and all that, it can't even do the one thing it's supposed to do, is bring the juniper. I mean, that's just it's horrible. I'm really hoping this martini, I don't know, resurrects some form of gin. I don't know. Alright. Alright, and then I have our standard martini glass here, 3 olives with a lemon schwager. Alright, so it's cold. The vermouth is actually outshining the gin. You know, I haven't been this disappointed in a gin since that Bosford incident. How dare they? How dare they slap $40 on a bottle like this? At such a low proof too, 40%? What the hell? If you're gonna do 40%, I get it. If you're gonna macerate 15 to 20 botanicals in steeped distillate and then vapor and still, take the time to do all that and then distill it 5 or 6 more times and then combine it all, the heart into the other hearts, and then that's a long process. I know that process, and it's a hard process. A lot of things have to go right. I don't see the point with this gin at all. I see this as just kind of a flash in the pan, kind of like a like, you know, hey, here's what Brazil can do with gin because of, I still can't remember the name of that distillate that comes out. It's like rum, but it's not like rum, but it is rum, but it's not. Anyway, the Brazilians love it down there, and I think they're trying to branch out a little bit and maybe show influence here to us in the States, because I do know the States, here in the States, we own the branding of this gin. I mean, it is made in Brazil, but it comes from us, so maybe some executive with a tie thought it was a good idea to put out, you know, an exotic gin that has botanicals no one else had. From me to you to me, and everyone else here in the States, from sea to shining sea. I wish you a wonderful morning, day, afternoon. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like, hit the like button and the heart and all that good stuff, or whatever everyone's telling everyone else to do. And we'll do another review every day, 5 at 5, or 5 at 5. That sounds better. Cheers, salute, and one more thing. You bastards.
Hello. I'm just gonna tell you once, maybe twice. Subscribe. And if you want, if you get time, count how many spots are on me. I'm curious. I can't get past 6. Okay. See you later.